11 years as the face of the franchise in Oklahoma City. Lost his footing. They get it out to Covington. Now to Harden with 10 to shoot. Harden goes right down the paint.
Harden has been very aggressive. He's always aggressive, but especially when he gets matchups other than Dort in this series, he's going to go right at those guys.
And both teams struggling from the field. Westbrook finds his spot and hits over the top of Adams.
The only guy on this team who will shoot mid-range jumpers.
Westbrook inside taking on that defense. It's kind of a throwback, that two-point shot. Quickly becoming a thing of extinction in the NBA, especially with Houston. That's a three from Paul.
And knocks down the three.
Harden the attack and a tough floater taking on Dort.
On the glass.
Gordon runs Paul around a pick inside to the rack.
They're comfortable competing for that championship once again, but now there's just a new resolve to keep social justice in the forefront of their minds as well, guys.
And this has been the story so far. Poor shooting by the Thunder. 3 of 18. Harden right down Broadway. Full throttle to that small ball lineup with Covington as basically their center. Dort lost the handle, gets it back and puts it down. The officials say deflection, so no travel. Just has not been able to get his body right with any consistency this season. House, that's a corner three, got it for Houston.
That's not going to work for Oklahoma City. They've got to figure out a way to get those other guys involved.
Here's Baisley on a three, that's good. The Thunder had the best record in the Western Conference, 38-17 during that stretch. Only Milwaukee and Toronto were better.
That has been Chris Paul in their three-guard lineup, but their defense is so solid and gives them a chance to stay in games.
How good has Schroeder been the last couple of games of this series? Quiet start so far here as he fires at three right on cue. Splash.
3 guards, Paul, Gilgeous-Alexander, and Schroeder, average 46.5 points. And then in the 2 wins,
Adams. Shot clock down to 4. Adams puts it on the deck, goes right into the chest of Jeff Green. And the rebound knocked into the hands of Schroeder. It's a 3-point game, and Schroeder headed to the free throw line. Harden, little juke step, look at Dort. Right into his chest. Offensive rebound, Tucker. Harden left, got it. And they'll reset, or Schroeder will shoot, and why not? He is red hot. Timeout Rockets.
Lou Dort rolling to the rim on pick and rolls.
And Stan, we heard Rebecca tell us as Harden squares up on a three and hits.
Laid it on the wing, on the side, where Houston can load up their defense.
Covington, strong move to the cup. Lead back to 5. 10 straight points. Schroeder. 3 personals. 8 on the timer. Paul shoots over Covington and sticks it.
With their spacing on several possessions in the first half.
Harden was highly efficient in the first half, and that continues.
Early in the shot clock, that's bad offense for Oklahoma City.
And that's his second turnover in less than 2 minutes. That is Gordon. Strong to the cup.
They just could not function offensively with him on the floor, and they're having a hard time functioning. Doing a great job at both ends of the floor, understanding the personnel and attacking matchups.
Another turnover, that time by Paul, and look at Gordon. They just keep on coming.
Open your camera. If you scan that picture, immediately you'll see a link to voter registration. So if you haven't done it yet, you can thank Coach for it.
Great coach. He is the perfect fit for this team. You want to play small? You want to shoot a lot of threes? Why would you not want Mike D'Antoni?
You see Schroeder is going right to the official to complain. He didn't get into Tucker after the play. Tucker still didn't appreciate it, and right here.
Yeah, he...
Massive calls as both P.J. Tucker and Dennis Schroeder are ejected. A flagrant foul 2 stand on Schroeder.
And for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, it's been a nightmare of a night. They're attacking him.
Houston team 1 win away from the NBA Finals a couple of years ago. We know about his contract as Paul squares up and hits. Broke off extension. Adams, by the way, a double-double, 14 and 12. Beautiful pass, and then House. Extra feed to Rivers. Got it!
And they're attacking him at the defensive end of the floor.
Russell Westbrook. President of the Players Association. We heard Rebecca's report earlier. He's been such a pro as Covington buries a three by Houston continues. This is Darius Baisley on a three. Got it. Back from double-digit deficits in the second half of both games, 3 and 4, to win and to tie the series at 2 stands. So by Gordon.
But we're really going to test the mental toughness in the playoffs here of
and a second half that has been dominated by the Rockets. Ben McLemore, exquisite play to set up Covington. That third quarter just completely took the sails out of the Thunder. Houston at that point was already rolling, and speaking of which, Covington. You just wonder how this team now psychologically can bounce back. They've done it all year long. As a three-pointer converted by Jeff Green, but again, this is a 3-point Houston lead at halftime. Rivers, couple of spins, and he goes glass.
Especially attacking the rim. Had a huge game, a 40-pointer in one of the seeding games.
Count the basket as the final 2:33 tick off the clock here in game number 5. So Houston will be 1 win away from the Western Conference semis. Nice defense underneath. McLemore denied by Diallo.
And does it quickly. This is a tremendous block. There's not only your own team watching, there's scouts from all over the league watching every play you make. You've got to go hard all the time.
Just in case anyone doubted his vertical ability.
I am not one of those who would have ever doubted his vertical ability.
This season, punch back after taking one on the chin here in game 5. A dominating second half performance by the Rockets.